Okay, round one is done. Round two is Aeslan versus Patrikb42. This is the first, well, I guess this is second round, second match. I'm not even sure how that works. I'm not a sports guy. I don't bracket. So anyway, let's get this thing started. First match of whatever. First go. Let's go. Whatever. I don't even know how to say it anymore. I've gone through the rules already for the first one. Oh, demo and stealth 2 GLAs. Interesting. For the first match or first rounder, whatever, we had United States for both players, United States again, and then China. So now it's interesting to see both players be some flavor of GLA. Hopefully they're going to say to each other what each of them are. Let me actually explain a little bit more why we do that. More the professional players, what they do is they go through and they play something called Revora, the Revora servers, and CNC Online, using something called Gen Tools. And what that does is that actually reveals who you are when the match starts. So we're kind of playing to that. Also, we've had conversations, and it's just most fair this way. So anyhow, we're kicking off. Aeslan is doing a little bit of territory expansion, as is Patrikb. That's good to see from Patrikb. Aeslan has officially sold his command center. Selling your command center might be a little weird or something. Oh, so did Patrick. But let me explain the logic behind that. The command center is required for workers or dozers, command abilities. So all your generals promotions, everything you get needs a command center. Oh, we're seeing a little mix-up from some workers here. Also, what it's used for is for some factions radar. Like for China, it's responsible for radar and such. The other thing about that is the command center itself is a building that's worth $2,000. So by selling it, you get 50% back. That means you get $1,000. So it can be a really nice stipend. Aeslan is sitting on 3, as is Patrick, right around there. Patrick is doing a bit better of a job with territory control, getting into Aeslan's territory. However, Aeslan looks like he's getting to these oil derricks pretty quick. Not seeing a whole lot of threats except for... Yep, okay, so Aeslan's going to be repelling Patrikb with a tunnel network of his own and a quad. Okay, Patrikb's got a couple of setups. The idea for GLA, since you don't have to rely on power plants, is attempt to be as diverse as possible, and that means separating out your stuff. So having everything nice and centralized makes good sense for a United States player, or a China player who has to rely on a power infrastructure, but it makes little to no sense for GLA. They're not under that requirement. Oh, okay. Oh, not enough. And looks like, yep, just run over a bunch of workers. That slows down Aeslan's economy. Dang, shut down. Okay, so now what out of Aeslan? How are you going to answer that? Good economic backbone there, capturing the oil. Looks like, aside from that strike, this was fairly evenly matched economic-wise. Okay, this is not a shutdown thing. Aeslan can recover from this. A few more technicals? Man. And it looks like he paid for the technical upgrade as well, the promotion. Oh, I can't show you because I'm not playing. Haha. Oh! Sorry, I was so into whatever was happening. Looks like Aeslan tried to counter as well. I gotta pay a little more attention to the map. My bad. Okay, it looks like Patrick is finally starting to tap into that oil. Aeslan has had his for a little longer, which hopefully pays back a bit of the economic loss he had here. Okay, it looks like Patrick is starting to surround Aeslan a bit. Patrick has also picked up one of these side resource piles. Again, this has about, yeah, a little shy of 4,000 in it, 3,750 in it. Using some of these garrisonable buildings to his advantage. Oh! Just snuck right through the technical. And probably same thing as before. Oh, nope, couldn't make the grade. Aeslan did a good job pulling back his workers. Okay, this has been pretty up-in-your-face kind of stuff going on so far. Okay, cleared that out. Aeslan's going to have a lot of work in front of him to try to regain some serious territory here. Having half of his domain cut out like that really shortens him up a bit. Scrapped up quad. I'm sure Patrick's going to build another supply center there. Okay. Aeslan moving in with some... Okay, yeah, no. Patrick is definitely starting to expand a bunch. Okay, good to see Aeslan, like I said, with the quads. It's good to see. Okay. Aeslan's got some heavy firepower here. Even though it's quads, this could be enough to do some serious damage. Yeah, this is tense. This is tense. Now, in terms of upgrades, neither of these players have hit black markets yet, so... Oh, and there's the counter. None of these players have hit black market level yet, so we're not seeing any vehicle upgrades. And that demonstrates further the power of GLA and the tunnel networks. Oh, seeing a tunnel network here. Okay, Aeslan's chosen this area to be kind of his stronghold, which is cool, like I said, since GLA can really decentralize themselves much easier than the other factions. Makes it far more able for Aeslan to find a fortress like this and really hunker down. GLA doesn't have aircraft, and he knows that's his opponent. Some rocket buggies here might do some serious damage, but until then, Aeslan's got some good room here. How are we doing on money here? Patrick with 35, Aeslan with 37. Okay. Now we haven't seen super weapons so far in the game, in this tournament anyhow. What a super weapon would do, especially as GLA considering how potent the Scud Storm is, it would actually coax out the enemy from being a turtle. So it's a really good situation if you need to really get someone out of being a turtle and stuff. You build a super weapon and you literally force them out of their shell, or what happens is if they don't come out of their shell, you Scud Storm them. End of discussion. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. You know what's going on. So I saw Jarmankel sneak into the building. Battle buses are pretty deadly. So let's see what happens here. Aeslan is really racking up the stuff. Yep, way too much rocket. There's a Jarmankel in one of these, though. I think? There it is. Yep, you can get some serious work done with a battle bus. Aeslan's got a really nice army here. I like to see the upgraded Scorpions. That's something you can get right out of the War Factory. Excellent. That rocket can deal a lot of damage. Even if the Scorpion tank itself doesn't last, you can still get a lot of work done. Okay, Aeslan is building up another tunnel network on the other side of the island, or the stream, or whatever. River? Let's go with river. River Tam. Oh, seeing movement. Okay, these guys both know where they're at, and they're going to push up against each other pretty quick. Not seeing any infantry. Aeslan's Jarmankel is still in that structure. That would have been very helpful for this battle, but that's okay. Aeslan's got Patrick on the run. And for every kill he gets, Aeslan's actually going to get those nice, sweet, sweet scrap upgrades. Not seeing any more movement on the field. Okay, tunnel network. He's probably, yep, he's waiting for more reinforcements. Aeslan has some great anti-infantry here, but he doesn't have enough anti-vehicle. So that's where those scorpions are really going to pay off. Assuming he's waiting, he's not waiting, he's going to wait, he's flanking, he's flanking. Whose is that? Oh, that's Aeslan's, okay. I didn't even notice him. Okay. Good push, but not enough. A battle bus or two would have definitely turned the tide there in Aeslan's favor. This is interesting. This is interesting. These guys are both at pretty, I'd say, high levels of economy. We've got at least 2 black markets for Aeslan, building a third. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 3 and 4 is going up. I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 for Patrick. Both the oil derricks are intact for both sides. Both supply centers are both online. We're talking about a very high level of economy right now for both of these players to have, which is very interesting. Patrick's sitting on a good amount of coin. Aeslan as well. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Yep, battle buses have a pretty solid amount of armor, for sure. And that scrap upgrade makes them last even longer. I think what we're seeing right now is 2 generals that are not really sure how to attack each other. Seeing more economy. What I'm really hoping to see is someone build 4 Scud launchers at the same time. Just queue them up, get them going, and really rattle the cage of the enemy. 1 Scud storm against a GLA player, not a big deal. 3 or 4, that's going to be an issue. Scud storms do a much better job decimating structures of a GLA player, considering the GLA whole is what it's called. Alright, some artillery, finally. I was wondering when someone was going to start tap-tapping the artillery. Wow, we've got quite a symphony of nonsense over here from Patrick. Oh my rockets, this is going to be beautiful. Aeslan's got another army of his own. This is going to be tight. And of course, rocket buggies very traditionally just move up and act like idiots and retreat immediately because of the forces, and they'll fall back to the battle buses that'll act as the main backbone, I'm sure. Aeslan is taking his time, debating whether or not he wants to attack or not. Okay, let's talk about upgrades. Aeslan has 2 of the 4 upgrades for the buggy. Okay, so actually, if we're talking 3, Aeslan's buggies are a bit more beefy. There you go. Lure him in, taking him out. Yeah, there's just so much rocket. And GLA has no means of countermeasure. There's no ECM tank, there's no Avenger, there's no way to deflect rockets. Rockets are rockets, you're gonna take the damage. Man, battle buses, I think, are my new favorite weapon. My goodness. Look at that. There's no reason why a rocket buggy has to close in that far. Absolutely no reason. There you go. Now it's disabled. Yeah, see, they move in so far. Oh, now here we go. This is what I was talking about with the rockets. The Scorpion rockets will get their kill. There's not enough armor on the rocket buggies. A one-shot oner is going to do it. Now, the thing is they're retreating to go back to the tunnel network. Patrick's kind of peeling them apart. How are we doing on funds? Aeslan's almost on 10,000. Patrick's on 4,000. Again, leading back to what I said before, we're dealing with a very high level of economy right now. So what's going to happen is these guys are going to have to mass produce the biggest pile of nonsense they can and just chuck it as hard as they can at their opponent. That's what's going to have to happen right now. I want to take a quick look at other sides of the bases, see what we've got going on. Good. Production facility here for Aeslan. Another arms dealer as well. Good amounts of production all around. Now, if you don't know why Patrick just put all the units in and took them out right away, GLA units gain 100% of their health back the second they hit a tunnel network. That's the deal with that. Counterattack from Aeslan, nice. Not too sure how long it's going to be lived. Okay, Aeslan trying to employ the exact same tactic. Put him in, take him out. Definitely a rocket war going on, holy craps. I'm very confident Aeslan is screaming at Patrick right now. I would be. That's why. I'm really hoping while Aeslan is... Oh, there we go. Exactly like I said. 2 Scud Storms right at the same time. That's absolutely going to cripple a crap ton of base in a very short amount of time. Where do we see those things get built? There's the command center coming back up. Yep. And because Patrick is the stealth general, he can stealth that structure and Aeslan might never know where the heck it is. So that adds another layer of difficulty. I'm sure both these generals are getting really close to the 5-star range with all this back and forth. So what I'm really hoping to see is GPS scrambler, sneak attacks, anthrax bombs. I'm expecting a whole bunch of stuff. Now, one of the things about that, like I said before with the command center, is it controls the general's powers. As GLA, you have something called the cash bounty. For every time you kill a unit, you get a certain amount of money. That doesn't happen unless you have your command center. Now, he does. There you go. Did you see that 20 just pop up? That's because Patrick actually has his command center and he paid for the ability. That's not always the case. If you don't have the command center but you paid for the ability, you get nothing. 2 Scud Storms are definitely going to change up how the rest of this plays. Okay, Aeslan is employing the exact same tactic back at Patrick. Handful of rocket buggies. You never know what's in a GLA player's tunnel. I don't even know. I can't click and figure it out or anything. Okay, so most likely a radar scan from a radar van is what revealed that. And GPS scrambler right there. A GPS scrambler renders units invisible. Or... stealth. Stealth is probably better. Not invincible, invisible. 2 completely different things. Okay. Yep, battle buses way heavier than rocket buggies, for real. Again, 6,000, 4,000, 2,000. Still high levels amounts of money here. And Aeslan is trying again with more rocket buggies. Thought I saw a battle bus army. Yep. And their stealth. That's going to make that very interesting. Dang, battle buses. Oof. Okay, in 2 minutes, that's definitely going to change the way the rest of this match is going to be played. So you have one here, and there was the second one over here, if I recall. Yes. So again, spreading out your super weapons like that makes sense. If they take out one complete side of your base, you still have another one ready to go. Okay. Ooh. There you go. That's what you need. You need enough firepower to really clean it out. Yep, just not enough. The rocket buggy's having almost no armor at all. Even these little chain guns can tear them apart. Now, you might have noticed as GLA, neither of these players are really building a lot of stinger sites. One or two maybe, but by and large, the tunnel network is a much better bang for the buck. Gonna try, looks like one more time with these buggies. Two Scud Storms ready. 12,000, 8,000. These guys are sitting on way, 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 way too much money. I'm pretty sure this tunnel network is littered. Just littered with battle buses. And we've got Patrick slapping together another one. What I'm hoping we'll see is a lot of the same tactics employed against Patrick in the second round by Aeslan. Aeslan. There we go. Ugh. Yep, Patrick's unit's being stealthy and kind of get in as close as he wants before he pulls the trigger. And a Scud Storm takes out the front door. And the second one is not launched yet. Yeah, battle buses are devastating. The toxin damage will hurt them. Yeah, they've got enough armor. So, a little bit. The auto junk repair will heal. Aeslan trying again here with the rocket buggies. Anthrax bomb attempt right there. What happened to the buses? They must have retreated, I'm guessing. I switched over here. Anthrax Bomb, you'll be surprised how often Anthrax Bomb makes a wonderful defense. Using it defensively really can pay off sometimes. And there's the second launch, which is coming from here. Now, the thing is, I never really can guess where the heck it's going to land. I'm going to guess there or here. There it is. For the, let's see, the nuke, you can hear the air raid siren. You hear that on the area it's going to be dropped. The particle cannon, you can't tell. It lands pretty immediately. Like, particle cannon activated, boof. Like, it's there. There's not really a way you can prevent that. And you certainly can't sell structures fast enough in terms of the nuke. So even if you knew exactly where it was and you started selling, you wouldn't be able to sell it fast enough. But still, you can at least kind of tell, and that's a neat thing, too. Yeah, I don't know where all of Patrick's buses are. Of course, this certainly does not spell the end for Aeslan. Plenty of cash. He's got a good amount of black market. Still 4 of them. And 2 here. I mean, GLA is a resilient faction, to say the least. Another heavy, heavy push from Aeslan here. Oh, our first sneak attack. And there it is. Yep, all those buses. Dang. That's a lot of art. Look at that. Gone. Gone. Like, I mean, you're talking, what, 8 or 10? I don't know how many you can put in a bus, but multiply that by how many buses you got here. That's a lot of troop chucking a lot of damage. That's some solid maneuvering work from Patrick right there. Aeslan here again with his heavier attack. Being up against this stealth general sucks no matter how you slice it. Being able to stealth every single structure is not fun at all. But again, the power of GLA is being displayed. Those units are instantly being teleported across the map to provide support. That's nuts. Yep, there you go. I'm sorry to say it, but I think that shuts down Aeslan for good, or at least pretty darn close. Some really good maneuvering. It was nice to see a bunch of the workers maneuvering around the battlefield early on, but I'm not too sure how this is going to pan out. Yeah, battle buses absolutely used to their best effect here. Oops. Dang.
You have been defeated.
Okay. That was a good match early on and throughout. I did not know who was going to win that one. Well played to both. And let's get the next one up. Okay. And the switch, and the position switch, and I don't think there's anything else to add here. Hoping for another really good match. This was very good last match. We saw a lot of interesting tactics. We've seen the battle buses used to very full extent. That was really good to see on Patrick's side. Aeslan did not go down without a fight, certainly. A lot of resilience from himself. From him? From whatever, from him. A lot of good stuff here. So, not a tournament of quitters for sure. Also, again, interesting considering the last round we had with Kid Rocks and Hijinks, neither of them ever sold their command center. Too valuable for them was the radar. Now, the command center doesn't provide radar, and once you build your supply stash, who cares? Like, you don't need it for workers or anything. Until you get to the general's powers again, that extra $1,000 is worth it, depending on your tactics. Okay, so we've already got Patrick running a worker all the way to the other side of the world. Patrick has sold his command center. Aeslan has not sold his yet. Might not be something he does, which is totally cool. Everyone's got their own way to play, you know what I'm saying? Okay, a lot of spread out, a lot of structures, a lot of territory capture and growth. That's good to see. If you're just joining us, Patrick 1, Aeslan 0. Okay. Again, a decentralized approach is what you see a lot more with GLA, and using that to the fullest advantage. I'm seeing a demolition, alright. Now, hijackers are something that really come with the stealth general. You can get the hijacker promotion. I want to say is vanilla GLA as well. Stealth General gets it for free. That's a lot of fun against United States and China. But as GLA versus GLA, it's not super important. Like, for example, hijacking a Chinese overlord, pretty freaking awesome. And we already see a technical rush from Patrick. Aeslan is countering by getting a tunnel network over here. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Okay, and Patrick is already working on the oil from Aeslan's side. What he's doing right now is an economy denial move, which is not allowing Aeslan to capture those oils. Patrick still has his oils here. So a lot of rush tactics from Patrick, which is paying off. Oof. Oh, Aeslan got his troops out, so that counts. Well played there. Yep, that's exactly what I expected out of that. Good move there. Buildings will give him a little bit of extra defense. Yep, perfect. Now, Aeslan is the stealth general, which gives him that extra level of surprise. So Patrick's going to have to do a bunch of extra guessing to figure out where Aeslan's hiding. That building has absolutely paid off for Aeslan, for real. Now, rocket RPG troopers can outrange tunnel networks. You just got to be careful with it, but it can be done. Oh, got to be careful of that toxin tractor. That did not nearly pan out as well as it could have, but all the same, that worked. Worked out for Patrick. Aeslan's starting to bunker in a little bit. Try to play a little defensively. Not a bad call at this point. For every second that's passing, Patrick is acquiring more resources than Aeslan. Actually, I take that back. Aeslan's maxed out his workers. Patrick has not. At this supply center. But you do have a free $400 every few seconds or so. So that's coming into play as well. A good heavy quad push from Aeslan would topple Patrick, I think. Once he gets that palace, Patrick is a different player, and this is not somewhere you want to be. So I've got some good faith in Aeslan. I think he's going to be able to do some serious work here. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. If I had to put $50 down right now, who would win? I don't know. That dude's drunk. That dude is still drunk. That dude is still drunk. Come on, drink the clown. Get across the bridge. And he doesn't have any stealth detection with him. Nice work. Good damage. Good rebuttal from Aeslan. That's... They got an RPG trooper on the way. Yeah, that's enough forces. You could probably come back and just push them out completely. Get a real good push on. This is kind of what I was explaining before when it was Kid Rocks versus Hijinks. It was having enough troops not to just attack, but to be the final push, you know? To be the final assault. That's what counts more. In my mind, you want your first attack to be your last attack if you can manage. Yeah, this is not over for either of these players. Good. Aeslan employing some long-range artillery tactics, trying to lure Patrick out. That's good to see. Getting artillery involved earlier in the game is good to see. Yep, he could just reverse, back out, put him in, pull him back out, no problem. Yep, Aeslan could be a real pain in the butt right now, with good measure. Yep, Demolition General's really going to make this difficult if Patrick keeps employing those levels of tactics. Good to see Aeslan up his game a bit. Now, in this case, with the role reversal, the Stealth General doesn't have access to tanks. It actually has access only to, like, quads as its heaviest thing available. So now to see Patrick with Scorpions, you know, really reverses it enough that they're the same faction, but there's enough tech differences to make it really count. Battle buses and infantry are definitely a great counter to those Scorpions. But we're going to have to see how this pans out. Yep. Did you just see that? That Scorpion rocket almost murdered 2 of these rocket buggies. Yeah, that's what that's about. That's what I was saying before. Definitely an expert upgrade to have. If you're going to use Scorpions, get the rocket. Definitely adds a bunch. Now, the rocket can be countered by stuff. Oh, almost. The rocket can be countered by Avengers and whatever. So that's the thing. Also, I think ECNs. Not sure. I'm pretty sure though. So the thing is, like, that's another thing that you need to pay attention to. Oh, interesting. One radar sweep, and either these Jarman Kel could kick the bucket. During our last gaming session, someone called him Jarman Kyle. Ah, boy. Good stuff. Words can't describe. Ha, okay, that worked out neat. Again, for both of these guys, we're starting to see a slower ramp up. Like, the thing is, they sell their command centers, which is, I don't think Aeslan sold his. But, like, the thing is, selling your command center is an extra $1,000 designed to be a quick cash flow, so you can push earlier, faster, stronger, better, whatever. The thing is now, they do it, but they don't rush as much as I would think. So that the even thing is that it's weird now that they're rebuilding the stuff and whatever, you know? Okay, we got 2 Jarman Kells just sitting here. They might as well be doing dueling banjos. Patrick is sitting at almost $20,000. What in the heck is going on? There you go. Good work. Now, why Patrick has not used his Jarman Kell against these vehicles. Okay, good call on Aeslan's side. Clean out that husk. Not seeing anything else going on right now. Just had to quick pan the map there. Oh, it got sniped. I was like, why are they not shooting? Aeslan almost 6,000. Patrick still $20,000. Okay, demo bikes. Good tactic. Especially as a demo general. Check back over here, then I kind of want to see this biker gang nonsense. Considering the motorbikes can actually go over hills and crap, pretty darn effective, I'd say. Now, why Aeslan isn't targeting this right here, I don't know. But easily, plop down some rocket buggies, knock that out. And same thing on the other side, too. You could just get some rocket buggies right here, knock that out. Any amount of artillery would be devastating to your opponent right there. So I'm not too sure what's going on. It looks like he just wants to push up the river. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, he can't see him. Heck, run into the tanks. Jarman can't get run over. Oh, suicide. Interesting tactic. Yep, for $2,000, I think, you can pay for an upgrade at the command center. Or maybe it's a palace where everything can explode. See, this is what I don't like. Rocket Buggy's getting too chummy. Again with the buses. The battle buses, man. Alright, where did German Kell go? Must have gotten killed. Yeah, I don't see him. 3,000, 10,000. These guys are sitting on the money. Was that 20,000 literally 4 super weapons? Force your enemy to come to you would have been my choice, but that's okay. Realistically, if I was Aeslan, that's what I would do. I think save up, get a couple of scuds, call it a day. This economic investment that Patrick is doing is insane. There's four more black markets. Yeah, I'm curious to see how this is going to pan out. You're going to see a lot of the hit-run tactics, especially as GLA. Oh, is that enough? Oh, a bunch of it hit the hill. Alright. Back it off, try it again. Kind of a thing. I mean, that's really how that goes. There we go. Good timing on Aeslan's part. He waited until the salvo was over, and then he pulled out his troops. Man, Demolition General just really making that difficult for him to get anywhere. How are we doing on money? Quite a bit everywhere. Yep, Jarman Kell and a bunch of RPG troopers are in there. Alright, he disabled one. That's with full upgrades as well. Okay, that toxin tractor might have a different way of a conversation how this is supposed to go. Oh, not fast enough. Just barely, yep. Good amount of rock, paper, scissors out of Patrick right there. Also, I'm seeing a lot of structures that are no longer needed. Some of these supply centers, the game doesn't do a super good job telling you when a supply center is not in use. You'll get an audio cue that says your supply center is empty, but I don't believe the workers appear in the little icon right here, which is idle workers, right here. Right there. That's what shows up which workers are totally not doing anything. What the heck? Oh, crafty, okay. He did the Rebel Ambush. Popped it right back there. As the Demolition General, Rebel Ambush is pretty freaking powerful, considering you can get up to, what, 20 Rebels? And then detonate them all at the same time. You could totally screw up really fragile structures like power plants. And it looks like Aeslan's doing the same thing. And it looks like... Oh, they've been detected. Okay. Good effort. Good effort to both. But not quite what the doctor ordered. Okay, looks like a battle bus rush. Or a battle brush, maybe. Battle bus rush. Looks like Patrick is taking in the slow approach here, trying to get into Aeslan's territory. Aeslan's sitting on 10k. He would need about 3 or 4 scuds to really crack a solid hole into Patrick's shell. Definitely doable. Definitely doable. I'm not seeing any detectors here. Oh, and it looks like he got tripped up on the... Hey, battle buses of Aeslan's. Holy crap. Yes, look at that. Dang. Yeah, you can tell that Patrick doesn't know the command center's here because he ran into it. There you go. He ran into it like 3 times. That thing's got the heavy armor fortification upgrade right here. So that's going to be a while to actually crack. Yep. Still to point. Dang. This is why stealth generals can be a real pain in the... Rebel ambush. Look at that. Oh, he didn't take out a single one. A single quad. Still, good effort. Good effort. That means Aeslan's rebel ambush should be ready momentarily. There we go. 2 Scud Storms online. The thing is, now the difference is Aeslan knows exactly where they are, too. There we go. There's 1 and 2. Wow. Enough crap and a sneak attack right there would do wonders. Oh, there we go. There's the sneak attack. Oh, double cap. Double cap. Now, if Aeslan waited until it was like 1 minute left or something, dang. That would be super sneaky. Wait until it's about to be ready. Cap them both. Launch them both against Patrick. That is awesome. I'm guessing. I'm speculating. I'm not too sure what's going on. Anyway. Aeslan's starting to push in. There you go. Battle buses of his own. He's now fighting toe-to-toe with exactly the weaponry Patrick has been using this entire time. That's good to see. Oh, he's just capping it now. so close. Ah, that was so close. I was rooting for Aeslan to take that because it was such an underhand. Yep, Aeslan's just getting in there. There you go. Economy hits. I think Aeslan's seen the light with the battle buses. Yep, just getting in there and ruining up the joint. Good. Good to see Aeslan pushing back. Crap ton of quads over there. I wanted to see what that was all about. There's not a lot of defense I'm seeing, so if Aeslan can walk out of this with this battle bus, and it looks like he can't. And that one doesn't even seem full anyway, seems only like 2 or 3, but that's okay. He's still going to be able to occupy Patrick for a bit while this army does some stuff. So good. Good to see a kickback. Wow, I turned my head and all the stuff is gone. I'm hoping to see battle buses like nonsense out of this guy. Nope, quads, okay. It's okay. That was still an impressive push. 2 more war factories. Does he got the money? Yes, he does. Patrick got the money? Yes, they do. Considering both GLA, I'll be honest with you, I was kind of hoping for more of a pushy, a more aggressive match. Not to say this is bad, but to see 2 GLA players really hunker down economically isn't bad, certainly. But yeah, like I said, I was kind of hoping for a bit more quick in, quick out kind of a thing, but still, this has been pretty sweet. Yep, now the army of nonsense quads. Now I'm hoping he passes right past that palace. There's no point for it. Yep, Aeslan's gonna get some serious damage in. Yep, that demo, yo. Yep, Patrick's doing a good job leading him away. And Aeslan using his Rebel Ambush to help counter off. Yep, Rebel Ambushes like that are great against those rocket buggies. Again, rocket buggies have little to no ammo. It almost always pays off. I don't see Aeslan attacking the Scuds, so this is going to be a sticky predicament for Aeslan in a minute here. Still, it's nice to see Aeslan getting into Patrick's base. And boatloads more quads, holy craps. Alright, those 2 Scud Storms could really put a damper on this match. And both are launched. Just because I like to see it. And I'm gonna guess right here. Yep. Yep, holy crap. And 2 more Scuds have been created. Yep, that's been the difference. Sneak attack from Patrick right here. Yep. Just a devastating amount of firepower out of those buses. Look at that, building a tunnel network in Aeslan's base. Holy crap. Way more battle buses coming right round. Dang. Alright, Aeslan's getting his battle bus game on too. Aeslan's literally got 1 or 2 more chances before this 2 minutes and let's say 250 counts down and all 4 scuds are ready. Yeah, sneak attack, mega push in. I'm hoping Aeslan's level 5. Dang, demo general for the frick, right? I'm still kind of amazed how little the civilian structures are used. A little heavier here makes sense because protecting the scud storms. Still to point though, in general, I'm kind of amazed how little. Oh, there we go. Demo general is demo. Yeah, look at that. 100% damage. Of course, the GLA hole is still there, but you know that shuts down the production of that structure for a while. Wonder what the point that was. Oh, Anthrax bomb. Yup. Good move on Aeslan to move his troops. Whether that was accidental or foresight. Well done. Yep, saved all his quads right there. And Scuds, 1 launched. There you go, dang. And that's it for Aeslan. Dang. Patrick put up a good all-round offensive. Aeslan pulled some good punches, just not enough with Patrick's longer economy. Still well played out of both of these guys. Yeah, for real, dang. Okay, absolutely well played. This one goes to Patrick. Absolutely a 2-0 victory for him. Well done. And let's move on to the next round.